The Cavs already with a hyper-focused look on their faces as they arrived earlier, planning a strong performance in their home building. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Brian Anderson here, alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for DeAndre Hunter.
I don't think anyone expected to see his production drop off the way it has over the last few games. But I have to credit the defenses he's been facing. They've done their homework, and they're finding ways to hold him down. And now he needs to find new ways to beat them.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. It's Jones at power forward with Zubac at center. James Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Powell in at the 3. And for Cleveland, at the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell on the wing with Strus. And it's Garland in at the point. Richard, what do you expect to see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
Now here's Mobley, trying to make up for his poor performance in that loss to Detroit. Pure from three-point range.
When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic just like Mitchell.
Strus against Powell. Back to Harden. Up and in on the layup.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Outside Mitchell. He takes it in. Pass to Allen. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, you talk about an anchor for this defense. Richard Jarrett Allen is that.
It's hard to find a big man who can move and eat up space like Allen. He's a great shot blocker that can also move his feet on the perimeter and guard in isolation. But a difference maker at the rim, that is where he's at his best.
And he knocks down the first one. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years, a big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
The Clippers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Oh, there's the alley! And it's slammed in by Zubac.
The most underrated part of Harden's game, his playmaking. James is amazing at setting up other players.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. He's focused on what they need to do to stop James Harden, saying they need to be aggressive defensively without putting him on the line. Once he starts racking up the freebies, the game slows down, he gets into a rhythm, and from there, it's a domino effect.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Zubac passes to Harden. Now Powell. Inside. And Harden gets it to go on the assist from Powell. Harden's got his second basket.
In the paint, Harden, man, he's just a tough guard. If you get too close, you know that this man is a master at drawing fouls.
Pass to Mitchell. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Zubac, coming off a terrific game against Brooklyn. To the inside. Here's Jones. Out to Powell. Shot clock at 3. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
Back to Garland. Stolen by Harden. And it's the Clippers on the break. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Harden's got 6.
If there's one guy out there that can do instant damage, it's Harden. Look, he makes a play on one end, then goes solo on the break.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 5. It's rebounded by Zubac.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Outside Jones. Let's go with a three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Allen outside. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Outside Garland. On the wing, Strus. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Los Angeles leading by 4. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan. And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. A different look for Cleveland. Hunter comes in for Mobley. And Okoro is subbed in for Strus. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. Bogdanovich comes in for Dunn. Here's Garland. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. Here's Mitchell. Can they get it? And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
And the first one at the line is good.
We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Cleveland. Both free throws good for Mitchell. And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has a total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go.
And it's good for 2.
I just love the ball movement.
Cavaliers trail by 7. Outside Mitchell. Outside Hunter to the paint. And Mitchell with the slam.
And while Mitchell is about 6'3", his wingspan is 6'10". That's what helps him finish.
Leonard looking around. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard. But Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
For the Cavaliers, Thompson, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell, and Jerome subbed in for Garland. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Eubanks, he's checked in for Zubac. Jerome, no good.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Oh, what a powerful move by Kawhi. Absorbing the foul, but still getting the shot in the air.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Cavaliers trail by 8. Green, the pass to Jerome. Hunter with the ball. 1 second left, and they pick up 2.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. The Clippers on top, up by 6, and we'll return shortly. for those of you just tuning in. Second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
DeAndre Hunter is out there with Evan Mobley. Then it's Javonte Green. Then it's Ty Jerome. And it's Okoro in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Cleveland getting going in the second. Powell finds Leonard. Three-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Crafty move. Here's Jerome. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Leonard against Hunter. He can't get it to go. Good D by Mobley. Inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Adept at fending off aggressive coverage. Mobley already looking like a vet out there.
Eubanks up top. Powell sets a screen. With the regular season wrapping up now, Richard, should the top teams start getting ready for the postseason?
Not just yet, BA, because that could cause a letdown heading into the playoffs, which is the last thing these teams would want to have happen.
And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Leonard, so strong.
Inside, Leonard has so many go-to moves. He knows how to get by into a shot.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
Strus, he's checked in for the Cavs. Darius Garland comes in for Okoro. Ivica Zubac's checked in for the Clippers. Dunn comes in for Simmons. The drive by Garland. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Chris Dunn.
Well, Garland really gets moving on the drive. Defense tries to get there, but just fouls him.
Garland hits them both. And in Garland, we're looking at one of the best passers in the league, Richard.
I don't think he gets enough credit for it. He's got such a great feel for the game, the way he wiggles in and out of the lane. It is so impressive. He is such a great, confident floor leader.
Leonard's shot's good.
Yeah, the versatile scoring ability of Kawhi, whether long range, short range, mid range, he can do it all.
Back to Garland. Mobley on a screen. And Darius Garland, good for 3. Garland's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Shot by Leonard, no good. The Cavs trailing. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Here's Jerome. Powell covers. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range, Jerome, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
We know Kawhi Leonard is a former Finals MVP. Jimmy Butler said, there are guys that are like, quote, I'm going to find the best way to win. In a 7-game series, I'm going to get the best of you in the end. Kawhi's definitely up there. Whatever he's got to do, he is going to find a way. And Brian, Butler would know a thing or two about that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you know that. No question about his abilities. Now here's Garland. Give him 8. Driving to the basket. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Garland's got 10 points in the game.
Storming in on that drive. Garland just burst right through the coverage.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Bogdan Bogdanović checked in for the Clippers. James Harden comes in for Powell. Now here's Zubac, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Here's Mitchell. Ooh, Mitchell just muscling his way in.
It's the strength of Mitchell, one of the strongest guards we might have ever seen.
Harden, the pass to Leonard. To win the drought. And he sinks the layup. Leonard's got 6 points in the quarter.
Any possession that ends with him finishing at the rim is ideal.
Pass to Hunter. Garland against Harden. And the shot is good by Garland. 12 points for him.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Leonard for three. Mitchell grabs a miss.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And he drives in. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Zubac with a screen on Garland. Nice shot by Harden.
Scans the floor, runs the picks. Harden executes nicely.
Leonard against Hunter. Fires for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome to halftime. First up, let's check out what games are tipping off tonight. The Knicks playing in New York City as they go up against the Trailblazers. That gets going at 6 p.m. Eastern.
I'm predicting a somewhat lopsided outcome, just saying.
Let's turn now to our featured game where Darius Garland has made a statement in the first half.
Yeah, he's high point so far. You see the plays they're running for him? Featured through the half. I expect that to continue.
Yeah, same.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been a clinic out there by Darius Garland.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. On the floor for the Clippers, it's Jones at power forward with Zubac at center. Chris Dunn is out there with James Harden. And it's Powell in at the 3.
Figuring out ways to score. That is James Harden's specialty. The beard can hurt you inside and out.
Mitchell misses. The Clippers in the lead. Dunn outside. Over Mitchell. Dunn, the pass to Jones. 6 to shoot. Zubac with a screen on Strus. Powell for 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball. Just 5 games left on the year. Let's take a look at the current seedings in the West. Taking a look at the Clippers. 6th best record in their respective conference right now. Hoping to end the season on a high note.
When I look at the Clippers, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
From here on out is just about putting in the work. Coming to every game ready to compete and never giving less than your best.
Now here's Powell. He's got 5.
Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target and bagging the rebound.
Pass to Mobley. Puts it up. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Mobley's gotten his second bucket.
Oh, Mobley. Okay, I see you showing off that shooting ability.
Outside Mitchell. Garland with the ball. Mobley, a screen on Harden. And Mobley throws it down.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And we have a chance to take a look at the teams that are wreaking havoc with their defense this past month. In the third spot, Los Angeles.
The energy that they're playing with on D has been tremendous the past month, challenging every shot, making things hard on every opponent.
And so here are the Clippers, trailing by 2, and that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip. Pass to Jones. Zubac with it. Allen defending. Harden. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
What a game from Harden, filling it up. James, look, everyone knows this man is just a gifted scorer.
Garland against Harden. Now here's Garland. He's guarded closely. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. James Harden picks one up. And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. That's good from Garland. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Garland hits them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
The Clippers trail. Harden, the pass to Zubac. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
What's up?
And that one misses. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Right side Garland. Garland draws the double. From deep, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Pass to Harden. Outside Jones. Here's Zubac. Lays it up and banks it in. Zubac has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, a lot of new developments for the Clippers this season, and obviously they have the new arena, new designs for their logo, jerseys, and court. But not only that, their G League team moving into a brand new arena in Oceanside, renewing the San Diego Clippers moniker. Ryan, a lot to be excited about for this Clips team.
No question. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Down low. Here's Mitchell. Ooh, power move by Mitchell.
Mitchell is so efficient and crafty inside that paint. Sometimes you forget he's only 6'2".
To the middle. Here's Zubac. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Mitchell into the lane. Out to Mobley. The 3 is up. Sinks the tray. Mobley's got 9 points.
This is something that Mobley is still developing, but nice to see him take a confident shot from the arc.
Powell outside. Back to Harden. To stop the run. That's good on the jumper. .151 left in the 3rd quarter. Outside Strus. The 3 from Mitchell. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Dunn, the pass to Jones. It's stolen by Garland. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. That's going to send Darius Garland to the line. James Harden picks one up. Hunter's checked in for the Cavs. Okoro comes in for Strus.
The continued evolution of Garland has been fun to watch. Every aspect of his game continues to grow and get stronger and more confident.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And the shot is good by Garland. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
And by the look of it, guys, this could be serious.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people, but look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
Ivica Zubac checked in for the Clippers. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Leonard outside. Pass to Coffey. Fires the three. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Mitchell. Rebound by the Clippers.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 9. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Throw it down, Kawhi.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Cleveland on top, up by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
Keep trusting, all right? First half, the ball's moving. We got to keep the ball moving. Can't go one-on-one individual. We got to keep the ball moving. They can't stop moving the ball, drive it, kick it. We get it.
Well, their offense is stagnating a bit here in the second half.
And he's right. Too much isolation. Move the ball. Good shot to great shot.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got DeAndre Hunter. Darius Garland is out there with Ty Jerome. Then there's Dean Wade, and it's Strus in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Double team on Leonard. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that was a good read from Leonard, noticing the overcommitment and exploiting it.
Pass to Wade. Now here's Hunter. Back to Wade. And, oh, he just jams it right over Ivica Zubac.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Clippers trail by 5. Leonard outside. Here's Coffey, covered by Strus. Leonard for 3. He drops it from range.
Pretty incredible just how great a shooter Kawhi has become. Really one of the best in the league.
Jerome passes to Garland. Drops in the 3. Garland's got 9 points now in the second half.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Bogdanovich. And the Clippers again with a bucket.
We like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic scorer around the rim.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout. Clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Allen, he's checked in for Wade. Jones, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
And Allie, thanks. Garland, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Leonard. The rebound by Garland.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Jones with the block. Leonard inside. Hunter covering. Shot by Leonard, no good. The Cavaliers lead by 3. On the wing, Strus. Defended by Dunn. And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Mobley, he's checked in for Cleveland. Mitchell comes in for Jerome. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Powell's checked in. Now here's Garland, defended by Dunn. And it's Allen who slams it home.
I love watching Garland because you can just watch his confidence grow, especially when he's out here running these pick and rolls.
Allen against Zubats. Pass to Leonard. Dunn outside. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one.
And it's not always Leonard's forte, but he's really developed a solid passing game.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Mobley. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Derek Jones. And the free throw, no good.
One look at Evan Mobley, and you can see he is built for this position. The height, the length, he's got all the physical gifts that a power forward could ask for.
Leonard against Strus.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
A member of the NBA 75 team. Kawhi's done pretty much everything on the court. Multiple Finals MVP, multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards. I mean, we're watching an all-timer in Leonard.
And he's good on the second.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And, of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
Mobley outside. Here's Mitchell. And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it. Clippers trail by 3. A minute 58 left in the 4th quarter here. Here's Powell. Outside Jones to tie it up. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Garland scanning the floor. Here's Mobley. Outside Strus. Allen with a screen on Powell. Yes, sir! Mitchell from long range.
That's cash. Mitchell is a volume three-point shooter for a reason now.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Here's Leonard. From 12 feet, Kawhi finishes inside. So good at the rim.
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
And let's get an update on James Harden's injury. Allie, any news?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Clippers. They're treating it as a very serious injury. Early indications are that it's a broken shoulder. It sounds like we won't be seeing him back on the floor anytime soon. This is a tough loss.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Leonard can't get it to go. And now we've got an intentional foul. .40 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Mobley. Jones comes with a double team. Here's Strus. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 6-point ball game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Here's Leonard. Money. And now they trail by just 4.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game. Here's Leonard.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
Jones from outside. Can't hit that one.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And so the Cavaliers take the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And B.A., they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And now, time for our player of the game, Darius Garland.